আমিনা আম্বার নুরাইনকে আমরা এখানে আমি অনুরোধ করছি তার এক্সপ্রেশন বর্ণনা করার জন্য। জি।
اسمي آمنة عنبر نورين ولقد تخرجت من المستوى العادي وكما تعلمين أنني حصلت نتيجة جيدة في اللغة العربية بفضل الله. وهناك الآية في القرآن إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون. لفهم هذا لفهم هذا تعلم اللغة العربية سهلة جدا، كما الله سبحانه وتعالى يسهل لنا لتعلم اللغة العربية. So to begin with, grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us this opportunity to learn more about our Arabic language, and I'm also thankful to my parents and teachers for their tireless efforts, and also we had made some challenges within it, and alhamdulillah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made us very easy for us. And okay, so let me start my journey. So as you know, there are 4 parts in 4 maharats, 4 skills in this subject, in this foreign Arabic language: speaking, listening.
Could we hear about your journey from the beginning? Like, when did you first think about starting this, giving Arabic in your lessons?
It was about when I was very small. I used to think about to be wanting to be a scholar. So I think Arabic is the core to gain knowledge more about tafsir, more about hadith, more about this. So I shared this with my mom, and she supported me all these ways. So I think that's how actually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made us very easy. So when I wanted to choose the subject, so I have seen the subject lists, and when I saw this subject, so I thought to give this, but they had nothing from our country. They don't have any registration opened from our country. So that's how we tried to proceed it, and alhamdulillah we did it. Okay, now let me start. So as you know, there are 4 maharats in this foreign Arabic language: speaking, listening, writing, reading. So for this speaking, there is no alternative of practice. So I did a lot of practice with my native friends, as I told you guys. I have found them from online, and I've spoken with them a lot, from friends from Saudi Arabia, from Egypt, and they helped me a lot with it. And also I did a lot of practice with my teachers, and also in my home I did a lot of practice with my mom too. So I guess you have friends over here, but in my time I didn't have any friends to communicate with, so that was the hardest part for me. So I guess it will be easy for you guys, as you have friends, as you have candidates, so you can communicate with them in Arabic. You can try doing that. And as for the listening part, I have gone through the past papers. I've listened to them all the time. Also, beside I did a lot of practice hearing the podcast from websites, from YouTube videos, listening them all the time. From listening to the very Islamic lectures from YouTube. You can listen to Sheikh Muhammad Al Arifi. He is a scholar, and he has a very clear, language. Like he can speak very clearly in Arabic. So he's also an Arab. So I guess you will benefit from him a lot if you listen to his lectures. And I did also follow the book, Al Arabiya Baina Yadik Awladina. So I have also read a lot of texts from there, like the whole book. I've gone through from the every chapters and every nas. I did a lot of practice from there, and
Did you finish Auladina or by name?
Al Arabiya Baina Yadik Awladina, the whole series, yeah. Also, beside that, I did finish the Al Arabiya Baina Yadik, yeah, and
all books, all 8 books of Bani
yeah.
two books.
No, there are two
There are
books.
two series.
There are two series.
Bani Auladina as well as Bani
Baina Yadik, yes.
So 8 books and 12 books.
Yeah, my school also had that book, like Al Arabiya Baina Yadik. So I've started that book from grade one. No, not Wheaton. I was in Peace back, and then I went to Wheaton. Al Arabiya Baina Yadik. Yeah. So I've studied it from grade one.
At the time, Bani Auladina was not there.
Especially for all of us, she completed Bainede Auladina from 10 to 12, 10, 11, 12. These are the three volume was very effective for all of us. For self and Nahu.
Yeah.
Foundation.
I've also gone through the basic grammars, which is the core to learn a language. So I think if you if you grab the grammars very well, you can easily understand the text from your O-level, question papers. You can understand the text very clearly. You can also grab the new vocabularies from there. Also, you can you can also answer the questions. If you can also you can also go through the questions, which are very easy. And also the writing part.
Did you Arabic grammar course separate?
Which?
Grammar course, Sarf Nahu?
Yes, I did it.
Or you learn
I
in
have-
the process?
There was a book which is called An-Nahu al-Muyassar, an Egyptian writer. I've gone through that book. So that book is good for Nahu. So I did, yeah, Nahu, yeah. And the surf, I did it back. I've started it during COVID. I did few online courses which were from madrasa background. So I followed the madrasa, few madrasa surf books like Mizan Munshaib and Mizan Surf. So I think that helped me to build the surf and Nahu part. And regarding the writing, you can just practice regularly. You have to write a lot of texts, just just write regularly every day, 10 lines, 15 lines. I think that's enough. If you do it regularly, then I think you can easily accurate. I remember during the writing test, I have finished within 20 minutes, even though the length is 1 hour. The examination time is 1 hour because the question was also very easy. They have told me to write the journey to plane. Also, you have another paragraph was about you have went to the shop. What did you buy? Such things. So I have finished it within 20 minutes because, if you have the practice, I think that's easy. So that's it.
But to practice and to learn, you have to have always a mentor, right? To learn Quran. So did you
Yes,
have a mentor?
I had the mentor, and he had checked me, the mistakes I were doing, and he had corrected me all the ways. And wherever I was doing the mistakes, he had told me okay, this would be this grammar you have put it was the wrong, this and that stuff. Yeah.
Do you think binary is enough to give O level? If we can finish binary, then it will be sufficient to give O level for reading and writing?
Yes, I think it
For
would be
listening
very.
and for listening and speaking, that is different.
That's different, right?
Story.
But for reading and writing, if you follow this book, I think it would be the best version of it. But if you've gone through the O level listening part, that's quite different. Like during the listening part, the speed increases. So when you will go to the last questions, you will understand the difference between the first question and the last question, because you can easily do them MCQ in the first 10 to 15 questions, but when you go to the last one, it's going to be it was very hard. So I think if you follow the listening part from the Al Arabiya by Nayadaik, I think that would be great, because yeah, they do a lot of analyses in the listening part from that book. No, I didn't practice for years. I started 3 months before the exam.
Just
Yeah, but I did it regularly. 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. I did regularly. So, and I told you that if you communicate with the native, you would understand. I mean, especially the Arab people, they appreciate a lot. So I think that would encourage you a lot. So I think that's how I was quite
but
efficient.
their accent is different, right?
No, like they also know Fusha.
Fusha.
They also know Fusha, but they yeah, obviously they would know Ammiya. But if you tell them that I would learn Fusha, then they will help you with the Fusha one. Um, I think that's it. If you have any questions, then you can ask me.
Do you have any question? তোমাদের বাচ্চাদের?
When you were learning Arabic, when Oliver and when you started studying, did you ever have like any phases where you were like, this is too hard, I can't do it?
Yeah, because I didn't have any, as I said, I didn't have anyone to study with. And also I didn't have any friends to communicate, to share. So I guess sometimes I would feel,
What
quite
was
busy.
your motivation to continue?
I guess it's as I had this dream, you know, to be a scholar, to learn more about Quran and Hadith. So I guess that's the only thing. And yeah, Allah is over there. I would say that I'm right now in an intermediate level, not that much advanced. I guess if I take A level, like if I take Arabic in A levels, then
So O level এর আরবিকটাকে আমরা ইন্টারমিডিয়েট লেভেল ধরবো?
A level অনেক বেশি advanced, but ওখানে আবার speaking নাই, listening নাই, ওখানে just writing.
But
So
writing অনেক
হ্যাঁ, writing অনেক, then reading অনেক বিষয় থাকে. So
Right.
ওইটাতে আপনি like easily হারাকাত ছাড়া পড়াটা খুব easy করতে পারবেন, then অনেক advanced
আসলে ওরা ওটাকেই বলে যে হারাকা ছাড়া পড়তে পারে সেই আসলে আরবি জানে, মানে হারাকা দিয়ে পড়াটা আসলে আরবরা কনসিডার, ওরা তো হারাকা দেয়ই না। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
So
জাযাকাল্লাহ।
best
তোমার
wishes
কোনো
to you
কোয়েশ্চেন
all.
বলো?
On
No?
the paper, how was that? I really would get that.
Oh, that's in the website. There is, like, if you search for an Arabic language, then it will come. Cambridge, yeah, from the Cambridge.
Code number is 0544.
0544.
Code number, code subject.
আচ্ছা, এখন তুমি আমাদেরকে সবচেয়ে ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা কথা বলো। আমাদের এখানে যারা স্টুডেন্টস তারা হচ্ছে বেশিরভাগই ক্লাস 7 আর 8। তো তুমি কি মনে করো যে ওরা যদি শুরু করে তাহলে ইজ ইট পসিবল তারা পারবে দিতে? এবং তোমার
Yes,
মতো ভাবে
obviously, why
করতে
not?
পারবে?
I think
Because
they will
they
do
have
even,
started Arabic
yeah,
already.
but they will do more better, like, because
ওরা
time
একটু
is
ভয়
like,
পাচ্ছে, যখন আমি বলেছি তখন ওরা ভয় পেয়েছে, না আমরা
No.
হার্ড পারবো না।
no, like if you go through the papers, you will see it's very easy. You just have to practice, and you have to stick together.
But do you have to be very good at grammar?
Yes,
Grammar, nahu and so.
yes, you have to be good at it. And the grammar is, it's basic. Like O level অনেক basic grammar school. مضاف إليه معرفة نكرة
مجرور.
جار مجرور regular
মাসুফ সিফা।
معصوف صفات অনেক একদম বেসিক
Okay. ওদেরকে আমি পড়ার ফাঁকে ফাঁকে গ্রামার পড়িয়ে দিই বিকজ গ্রামার না
Also the-
পড়লে তো আসলে অ্যারাবিক ইজ ভেরি ডিফিকাল্ট, পড়ানোই যায় না। সো বাট আমাদের এখানে সিস্টেমটা হচ্ছে অ্যাপ্লাইড গ্রামার, তা না হলে মানে শুধু আমরা আলাদা করে গ্রামারটা পড়াই না, পড়ানোর সময় মাসুফ সিফা এটা বুঝিয়ে দিলাম, যার মাজরুর মুদাফ ইলাইহি, অনেক সময় টার্মিনোলজি গুলো ইউজ করি না বাট বুঝিয়ে দিই এটা হলে এটা হবে, বাট স্টিল দে আর লার্নিং। বাট প্রথম তো আমাদের ইবতিদাই না, এটা তো এটা প্রথমটা আমাদের যে প্রথম প্রাথমিক যেটা, ওখানে গ্রামারের আসলে আমাদের নিয়ম নাই পড়ানোর, আমাদের এখানে গ্রামার পড়ানো বলা হয় না, বাট স্টিল আমার মনে হয় একটু লাগে, যারা নন নেটিভ তাদেরকে জন্য গ্রামারটা একটু লাগে, আদারওয়াইজ বিকামস ভেরি হার্ড। সাইদুন সাইদান সাইদিন কেন উস্তাদা কেন সারাক্ষণ উত্তর দিতে দিতে তখন বলতে হয়, একটু একটু বলে দিতে হয়। So I think all of them are eligible, right?
Yes.
And they are very good at Quran. তারা কিন্তু অনেকে কোরআন হিফজ করছে, ওদের মাখরাজ খুব সুন্দর, ভেরি ফ্লুয়েন্ট, অনেকে খুব ভালো। সো ইনশাআল্লাহ ওরা পারবে।
Yes,
আমি চাই
inshallah.
আমার সব স্টুডেন্ট ও লেভেলে আরবি
Inshallah.
ইনশাআল্লাহ।
So best of
So she
luck.
is your motivation তোমাদের। আচ্ছা ওর জন্য
Best wishes to you all.